Imagine being able to convert your favorite Western tunes into traditional Carnatic melodies with just a few taps. Sounds amazing, right? Well, that's exactly what our app can do for you. It's incredibly easy to use. Just input your Western notations and you'll get the Carnatic Swaras instantly. No more struggling with complex music theory. You can save all your conversions for future reference. This means you can build your own library of Carnatic adaptations and access them anytime, anywhere. First, let me show you the Carnatic music notations I have used in this app and the mapping with the Western notations so that it is clear for you. So, in Carnatic music, we have a lot of notations. People use different notations for these swaras, isn't it? So we have Shadjam, Rishabam, Gandharam, Madhyamam, Panchamam, Daivatam, Nishadam, and two variations for some of the swaras. So I use Re1, Re2 for Suddha Rishabam, Chatushruti Rishabam, Gavan, Gatu for Sadharana Gandharam, Antra Gandharam, Mavan, Matu for Suddha Madhyamam, Prati Madhyamam, Davan, Datu for Suddha Daivatam and Chatushruti Daivatam, N1 and N2 for Kaishiki Nishadam and Kakali Nishadam. So there are many notations. People use small letters and capital letters. Some of them use Ga2 and Ga3 for Sadharana Kantaram and Antra Kantaram, and for Ni2 and Ni3 for Kaishiki Nishadam and Kakali Nishadam. So let us make it clear the kind of notations we are going to use so that the conversion process is easier. Now moving on to the app. So go to Play Store and say Western to Carnatic music. You will get this app Western to Carnatic by Peritia. It is a brown logo with two arrow marks. You can go ahead and install this app in your Android phone and you'll get this when you open it. So this is the simple screen. I've used very simple UI for this. It's just two text boxes, one for Western notes and the other for Carnatic notes. And there are two ways to input your Western notes. One is you can directly use your keyboard, the phone keyboard. You can click on the text box Western notes and you can directly key in the Western notes. So for your reference, I have given it in white circles below. So it is case sensitive. You can use the same as it is given in the buttons below. So that is one way. You can also do this. You can directly click on those buttons. They are actually buttons. The round circles you see there are buttons. You can click them and you will see that the Western notes are displayed there when you click on these buttons. So you can click on these buttons or you can also input them as text. But it is case sensitive, so be careful. And then after you are done with the Western notes, you can click on the convert button below. If you see there is a convert button, if you click on that, you will see that the text box Carnatic notes will be filled with all the corresponding notes you have entered in the Western. So this is very simple app. Within a few seconds, your Western notes can be converted into Carnatic notes. If you want to delete, you can use the delete button in your phone. If you want to completely delete everything, clear everything from both the text boxes, you have a small icon in the right. So that will clear both the text boxes from your that will clear both the text boxes. So this is how you can use this app. And yes, even though Western and Carnatic notations cannot be directly mapped, the closest mapping is this, the one I showed you in the beginning. So I have mapped Sa with C, starting from Sa, Shadjam with C, and the consecutive notes. Re1 will be C sharp, Re2 will be D, Ga1 will be D sharp, and so on until we reach Ni2 will be B. So this is the conversion logic as I already told you. So let me give you an example of how this can convert a specific notation so that it is easier, clear for you. So let me take this melody, this famous composition. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is the music, okay? So let me take first few notes from this. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So the corresponding Western notes will be C D C D, da 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 da, C D C D, like that. Da da da, D sharp F G, then G F D sharp F D sharp. It sounds funny, right? So the notes, I have shown you the notes. So after entering all these notes, if I know the Western notes for these, if I have to convert them to Carnatic, I will just have to type them here, or I can just use the buttons here. And when I say convert, tada, it shows all the Carnatic Swaras of this musical notation, I mean the musical composition. So it says, Sari Sari Gama Pa Pa Maga Magari Gari Sa. Perfect, right? So within a click, we are able to convert this Western notation into Carnatic. And yes, that's it for this app. So do install this app and let me know your suggestions and comments. Another thing I forgot to tell you is you can insert spaces, you can insert anything apart from what is given here, the buttons. It will just show you the same letters down. This is making it flexible for you to, add anything you want in between a comma or a space or anything. And that is how I wrote this app. So if you have any questions, comments, do let me know, and do rate our app in the Android Play Store. I'll give you the link to this app. So do install it and let me know your suggestions and comments and rate this app. Thank you so much. Bye bye.